What's up, everybody? My name is BMax78, aka Brandon. We're playing some more F1 2024. We're going to go through the Texas um, GP in the career mode, and we're going to actually see what this race does. I'm up by 5 points on Verstappen right now, 370, 375. Other than that, we're doing pretty well. We're getting close in constructors. We're down by 125 points in constructors, but we're getting there. Um, we're at Circuit of the Americas. This is going to be really interesting side. This is my home track, basically. Um, we'll see how much that's going to change. I don't really know how much this track's going to be different because I've done this track before. I don't really have a hard time driving this track. I love this track. It's a fun track to drive, so we'll see how all that goes. Accomplish 6 purple sectors. I can do 6 purple sectors. Those are actually not that hard. Not that hard. I've done that before. Not doing the stress test. I don't really stress test tires. And then complete the practice program. Perform perfect practice program. There we go. I'm actually gonna set because these are all almost ready to go. I'm gonna give him the boost because that guy's already done with his boost. Other than that, if you look at, like I say, the standings, we're actually really good. Like I said, we're 125 away from, or actually not even 125, 121. So actually, it's a little less than that in the constructors. Like I said, I'm 5 points up from Verstappen in this driver, so we can see where this goes. This weekend's going to be interesting because it's a sprint weekend. So sprint weekends where one practice session and qualifying for the sprint race and the actual main race. So we have a lot to look forward to. Let's see how we do. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. So I can pick up major points here. So we'll go. Race strategy, qualifying pace, ERS mode. Okay. So we'll do ERS mode and ERS management, and race strategy first, qualifying pace last. Because we need to do qualifying pace after the fact.
COTA awaits us here today for free practice. The passionate US crowds are gathering. So too are the drivers and teams ready to get some all-important data ahead of race day.
Okay. So
we're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Yep. So we're going to do ERS management first. Wait. Oh, I can do. Okay. That's not bad. I can do that. They said he recommended, but I can do it on the hard. I can do it on the hard. That's actually not that bad. Practice on the hard, get the hard tire right. Because I have an extra hard. Anyway, so we'll see. COTA. One of my favorite tracks.
Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Alright, we're off on our first flying lap. You don't really drain a lot of battery in this part. This part. Wait. Return to garage real quick. Is this on... I just want to check it because I know it's something I don't really check. Yeah, no. I don't need to bounce. High downforce for this? This is not a high downforce track. I'm going to go back. Put that hard tire back on. And fly out. There we go. I don't know why. There we go. Right? Back up.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on.
Alright, behind Sargent, doing well.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Alright, I completed it. I returned the garage. Did well. That's why I needed it. Yeah, I did purple. Yep, purple sectors. Nice. Now we're gonna do race strategy. Busy track. We're gonna go hard again. And then for qualified pace, I'll do soft.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Okay. Well, I'm doing really well. All right. 101. Okay. I'm not really gonna worry about it as much. DRS hit. Oh, I hit them all. Perfect. This is gonna be easy. Okay, there we go. We're at 30. Now we're gonna get 50. I'm doing good pace. Like, I'm doing well. I don't think it's really that hard to feel like I'm doing well, running well. It's like, okay. Down. Stop. Right. Kind of rain, but nothing too bad. There's a little off-camber corners. Down. All right. And there we go. One last lap. Let's see what we can do. Make it 90. I think the weird thing about this track, like the S section is so good. And then going down the stack straight is amazing. Almost there, almost there.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I might actually come to the pits. So I need to come to the pits, change tires, and do qualifying phase. Yep, that's the thing I needed. Oh, 5 minutes left. Okay. Return to garage. Alright, I'm gonna... Yep. That's my cue. Yeah. Here we go. And fly.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be
I
doing.
need to get to the
so that's
line.
what we need
If I
to
get to the
beat.
line and do it, we're good. We're good. I can run the lap. Yep. There we go. And that's gonna count. I think it'll let me finish it. Yeah, I think it'll let me finish it. Yep, let me finish it. Perfect. I can just see where the quality sim at, and we're good. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, perfect. First, that's all I needed. Did it right before the end of qualifying or practice. It took that whole 30 minutes, which is actually surprising.
What an incredible practice session that was.
Lewis is up
but
there.
The fun
Nice.
doesn't stop here though. Join us
All
again
right,
as the
all right.
rest of the
We're good.
weekend.
We're gonna advance, do sprint qualifying, then regular. Okay, sprint qualifying.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
All right, and now we'll go out. It'll be fun. Can't wait. Let's go. Oh, doing well. My lap's not like terrible. The S section's gonna just be a little bit tougher. But I'm going to do well. Let's go. We got it. Winding sun, because that's how this track is. And that's a P1. That is a P1. Lewis is 5th. Okay, good, good, good. Verstappen. Norris is behind Sergio. Wow. Okay. So 2 McLarens, two Mercedes, 2 Red Bulls, 1 McLaren, Ferrari, and then McLaren. Okay. Let's see what the race does. Now a sprint race. Sprint race. Here we come. 7 laps. I think they're saving those meetings for this race. So 1 meeting for this race and 1 meeting for the actual race.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Norris, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Sainz, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Bottas, Joe, and Logan Sargent. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a...
Hey, look at strategy. Yep, mediums. That's what I figured. We're gonna go. We're good.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
Yeah, everybody's on mediums, so it doesn't really matter.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
Oh yeah, the P1 position's on the left, not the right. So I have a better run up the turn to the top of the one. So everybody slots in. Good. Perez get a good run off, so he can get ahead of. I might cut him off, but it's not really a point to do it. Ooh, I pushed him off. That was actually kind of funny. I'll take it. Alright, flat out. Hamilton with the fourth. Okay. What happened to Norris? Something happened to Norris. We don't know though. Or did Norris just get a bad start? That was just what happened. Alright, we're through the first lap, and I'm actually holding on. Perfect. I'm almost 2 seconds ahead of them. Going. Alright, the first lap done.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're
37,
within 1 second of the car ahead and
wow.
in the DRS zone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about DRS because nobody around me. Not really like lifting or coasting much. I'm lifting. Down away. that? Is that the SNESU? Maybe? Maybe? What's this wear and tear? I can stand out. I don't have anything blowing up this race, so I'm not gonna have it. And there we go.
Great work. That's a
137.0.
the race.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much lapping the field right now. Almost 4 seconds I in the field. Off. Trying to be off. A little bad. Back straight, going up the hill. Yellow. Okay. Oh yeah, Hamilton's still in fourth. Okay. Lap 4 of 7. They want the hill. Okay. Going through. Yeah, I'm not even using battery. Like, battery's not being used. I haven't touched anything, really. Gearbox. Okay, that's an easy one. Gearbox is kind of worn, but just change it just to have it prepared. I'm gonna lose any shift this weekend. Alright, going through. What's the tire at? Oh, 14. They're doing well. They're not too bad. Five of 7. 3 laps left. Wow, 7 seconds. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be first here. I'm gonna change that gearbox when I go. Because it won't be a penalty if I do it before qualifying. I don't think, but we'll see. We'll have to get low. All right. Last lap. The last lap coming up. All right.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
All right. All right. There we go.
Yes,
All right.
guys, yes! Come on, boys! Yes, mate, I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
Perfect drive. So I got 8 points for that.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix.
Oh, it
we'll
was
see
just
you
that
next time.
Norris just fell off. You got passed by 2 cars. Okay. Let's see the standings real quick. Yeah, I extended my points lead, and we gain on the Red Bulls. I can change out that gearbox, I think. Yes, I can change out the gearbox now. Yeah, there's no penalty applied for changing out because the car is on. Yep, change out the gearbox, keep the everything else. think there's anything else I need to change. No, everything else is green. Even that's green, huh? Just... Right. So let's go qualifying and let's go get ready for the race.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed. It's the Circuit of the Americas, and it's qualifying.
All right, let's go. Oh, Hamilton's right behind me. Nice. There we go. There we go. Is Hamilton right behind me? I think he might be. Ooh, third. Okay. Get past Verstappen. We're good. Let's get to the race. I think the race will medium hard, or yeah, because you won't go hard unless you want to go hard and medium to start and be on the better tire at the end. But I think it's in medium hard. Yeah, I think it's gonna be medium hard, and then yeah, because I don't think you're using a soft tire or the
Well, you don't need me to
You're not
remind
gonna
you that
you're
Formula
not gonna
One is
start
now
the hard
so
tire.
beloved in the United States that we race here 3 times a year. But let's give respect to COTA, or the Circuit of the Americas, to give it its full name. This place laid the foundations for this moment and still remains the host of the US Grand Prix. It's the Circuit of the Americas then, situated 14 miles outside of the great city of Austin. This is a 3.6-mile lap with 20 corners, 10 to the left and 10 to the right, and top speeds of around 200 miles per hour. Overtaking opportunities are available into turns 1 and 12, especially with that rear wing DRS wide open. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Russell, Perez, Leclerc, Stroll, Sainz, Tsunoda, Ocon, Albon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri,
Oh, Lonzo's in 15th. Wow.
Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. Now it's almost... And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yes, for sure. It is never nice to be on the receiving end of that teammate battle.
Okay, what strategy? Oh, yeah. The default strategy is medium, soft, medium, but the alternate strategy is medium to hard, which is actually, I think, the better strategy. Alright, let's go. See what they're gonna do.
Here we go, the formation lap is underway here at the Circuit of the Americas. The atmosphere is electric.
Well, I'm the only
Fans
one on
have come
mediums.
out in their thousands for today's race. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race
Only won the
ahead
top
today
10 on
is
mediums.
a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Oh, wow, Hamlin got a good start. Nice. I won't run away too much. Too much. Right, we're going through the first lap and we're doing pretty well. Hamlin actually beat me. Actually got a really good jump.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
138.5. Right. He's been with 800. That's good. I'll give him DRS. That's easy. I'll help him out. Alright. And he'll get the DRS like this. Get a good exit off this corner and you get a good run. Okay. You're doing good.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
137.5. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was doing something else. Press the wrong button. He's almost 2 seconds behind. I'll put my track in. Lap 9. 1 lap later than the soft guys, which is actually kind of funny. Soft people are going to have to go at lap 8. Maybe you can stretch it 1 more lap, but I think it's going to be... Yeah. Only lap 4. Okay, 3 seconds, but not like that. Lap 5, we're doing good. lap. Okay. Okay.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Got it. Oh, Hamilton's actually staying pretty ahead of. See how the pit stop works, but the pit stop's gonna be interesting because they're about to go in. I ain't. And see if I get a little bit of gap, that pit stop loss is gonna be much more. No issues yet. Oh, so Norris and Hamilton, Norris and Verstappen keep switching. We're trying to switch, but we're not doing like too bravely. I gotta make sure. There we go. Okay. I have to make sure it's gonna play. Ah, you did. Okay, come back on. Let's go. Mount Coda. Yeah, they keep switching. I mean, they're about to go in. Yeah, they're going in now. It's like, I'm just leading this race. I haven't done anything differently. Only thing I did change the gearbox out because that gearbox needed to be changed. I changed it early just to get it out of the way.
Okay,
So I had it
we've got some
later.
clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Man, I'll they're about to go in.
Great
I
stuff,
have
mate.
one
You
more
hit
lap.
the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Yep, you pitted.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Lewis is in the pits now.
North gonna go in. Why would you wait? Well, I didn't practice pit stops, but I ain't need to. Yep.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, he's pinning for medium, so he'll be good. I went a little longer on my mediums, 1 lap.
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. 1 stop left in this strategy. Okay, we had an
Almost
issue
stopped.
attaching the left rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Okay, so he's 8 seconds, 7 seconds, not bad. Perfect. And Gasly's still out on medium, so I can get my hard warmed up. Did it give me a problem because I had the hard time getting it? Ten laps left. Let's go. Ten laps. Let's go. All right. Gasly finally pits. Leclerc hasn't pit. Did Leclerc pit? Leclerc did pit. So that's just a on-track thing. That's a pit stop thing because Norris is not even nowhere near that. Okay. So we're gonna have a good ending to this race. With us getting maximum points and Leclerc not even the points, Norris not even the points, that's actually going to be good. Now we'll just see if we can get some right. Have full battery, full everything. Nope. Leclerc's out of the race. Oh, wow. I had an issue. Alright. Down away. Yeah, healthy lead. Like, this is weirdly surprising. All I did was, I mean, I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. I don't think. Alright, so we're at almost lap 13. We're going to be going through the corner. Alright, down. Alright. Yep, we're gonna be fine. Downforce. Okay, 7 laps left. Or 6 laps left, excuse me. We're getting through. Yeah, this result helps us. We're gonna take a huge lead in the constructors. Or huge lead. I'm gonna take a huge lead in the drivers, and then
Okay, mate, we're
constructor-wise,
not
we'll catch
using
up.
as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, push, and use it all up.
No way I'm using that much fuel. It's in a lap. all the energy I have. We'll see. I might get there. The fuel load ones I always have trouble with because they're not easy to do, and you can do them, but it's just hard. Well, we're getting there. We're getting under that. Right. Alright, I think it's pretty long. I'm going to do the effort just to kind of get some more speed. We might get there. We actually might. Ooh, almost.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this
Almost,
time, but not to
almost.
worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so
I
let's
did,
focus.
almost did it. Not bad. I was actually thinking about it. Alright, almost there. Gonna be fine. Alright, 3 laps left. And we're gonna cruise home, basically. Okay. And there we go. That also could be a extra point for winning the race. So, all in all, that's a good haul of points. That's 35. Okay.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Well, by the time it's over, the race will be done, so that doesn't really matter. You think I would be losing pace to the medium runners early, but no, it didn't really affect me that badly. Alright, cross 3. One lap left.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
End up beating Lewis by 13, but then he kept Verstappen at bay, so we're good. Next will be Brazil, so Brazil's another sprint weekend. Then I think I don't have another sprint after Brazil. We go to Vegas. Vegas on a sprint, and then we have Qatar. Actually, the next 3 races are sprints, because Vegas, yeah. This race, Brazil, and Qatar all have sprints. Vegas does not. So I might just leave these their own episodes. Go. Checkered flag. That is race.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
That's it then for another magnificent United States Grand Prix. And they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today.
Yep, just hung on.
Well, that's 2 race wins in a row for them. I think they'll be really happy with that. I mean, 1 race win is great, but to have 2, you know that you've got it. You're a little bit more comfortable in your skin. This is a great sign of maybe what's to come next.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
All right, go to win.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Look at the standings. Yep, up 17 points on Verstappen, and we are only 100 points away from Red Bull. That's actually not. That's insane to think about. It's a draw. Okay. Pace. 46, 54. Okay. Ooh, never mind.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
So I'm going to end the stream right there. I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. That was the Circuit of the Americas. That was a pretty good race. We got a 1-2. We got closer in the constructors. We can probably come back into constructors. If things work our way, we can come back into constructors. I'm leading the drivers. We're on a good roll. So next is Mexico. Then we have 2 sprint races back to back. We have Brazil and Qatar right after each other, and then after Qatar we go Vegas, then Abu Dhabi. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Once I finish this season, I'll probably be done for now until 2025 comes out, and just kind of play some other games. So like Clair Obscure, Doom, Forza Motorsport, and then some other stuff as well, fighting games as well. Kind of have a little more time with that, but yeah, we're doing well. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna start the next 2 things of Forza Motorsport in the anniversary tour and the open class. Get those both done, then continue on from there. But I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and hope to hear from next time. See you.